guys, how are you all doing? It's Cam back at you again. Today we're checking out a particular lick from the Beat It solo. Obviously you heard me play the whole thing there just on my own, but one lick in particular really stands out for me, and a lot of you guys asked me about it, whether it be in Skype lessons or just in the YouTube comments, and it's this lick. For today's video, I'm using the brand new EVH Frankie Strat replica, which I think is absolutely amazing. I recently did a review on it that kind of blew up a little bit, so go and check it out if you've not seen it already. And I'm plugged into a Yamaha THR32 amp with a early Van Halen brownish setting. So let's get straight into it. If you want tabs for it, there'll be tabs out there on the internet, but I'm afraid I don't actually issue my own tablature, so you're gonna have to use your ears and your eyes on this occasion, and for every other video I'll do in the foreseeable future. Nevertheless, here we go. Now, as far as this lick goes, there are two things you need to practice with this. The best thing to do with any lick like this, I think, is to break it up into manageable sections, and then you get used to the transition between each section. And the thing that I really like about this lick as well is it gets you to think about really big stretches between different pentatonics, because technically we're spanning across two different pentatonics, in fact nearly three different pentatonic positions, with the exception of an F sharp in here. And what's really cool is that we're going to start off with 12, 15 and 19 on the B string. In order to achieve this stretch, I recommend bringing the thumb down to the bottom of the neck here, so that you can reach around as far as possible and use the tips of the fingers without having to collide with the lower horn of the guitar. Just get used to the idea of picking the 12th fret of the B string and hammering on from nowhere onto the rest, okay? And once you can do that comfortably, you can proceed with the rest of the lick, because there's barely any picking going on here. We're going 12, 15, 19 on the B, same on the high E. Okay, and I'm picking the first note on each string. Then what we have when we reach the 19 on the high E, pull off to 15, then pull off to 12. Then the next thing we've got to do is hammer on to 15 again, and then pull off to 12. And once you start doing that more or less up to speed, you can hear the lick taking shape already. Now it is where it gets a little bit weird. We then go back to 19 on the B string and then back to 12 on the high E. This is where it sounds a bit odd. Okay, this is where the lick turns around and you get this next section come in, where we're going. So that kind of an idea. It's ball legato-y really. And what I'm doing is I'm picking 19 on the B string, 12 on the high E string, then hammering on from nowhere onto 19 of the B, pulling off to 15, then pulling off to 12. So you get this effect here, and then you just ascend and descend through that pattern with 12 on the high E is your highest point. So or another way of looking at it, for those of you who watch Paul Gilbert and know that really famous exercise, it's basically that sequence but spanned out over bigger fret numbers, if you like. So notice I'm only picking the high E string there. And then once we've done that little end sequence twice there, we then start to go into that sort of pentatonic key stuff that sounds more familiar. Bend up 14 on the G string, a whole tone. Let it down, pull off to 12. You go up to 15 on the B string. Pull off to 12. Hammer on to 15. 17 on the B, and slide away. So where you get into the all the crazy dive bomb stuff there. Why rewind that last 20 seconds so you can see what I'm doing there? Anyway, that is the licking question. Really cool one for spanning things around, and where you can take influence from that, you can stretch it around bigger positions. I don't know, maybe if you're ending a major scale of some kind. It's a really good one for legato technique, so would massively recommend checking this one out. Thanks very much for watching this video, you guys. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you like more lessons like this, let me know in the comments. I'll try and get some done for you. And in the meantime, I look forward to seeing you really, really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.